Every business has an ambition. PayPal Open is the platform designed to help you grow into yours. With business loans so you can expand and access to hundreds of millions of PayPal customers worldwide. And your customers can pay all the ways they want with PayPal, Venmo, Pay Later, and all major cards, so you can focus on scaling up. When it's time to get growing, there's one platform for all business. PayPal Open. Grow today at paypalopen.com. Loans subject to approval in available locations.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Your side hustle is ready to go full-time when it runs like a business, not just a dream.
Educate, empower, enable, impact. Thank you for tuning in to That Will Never Work, an award-winning podcast where we share inspiring information and personal experiences related to business and the entrepreneurial journey from those who are leaders in their respective field. Now, here's your host, author and business coach, Maurice.
Hey everyone, how are you today? And so, here is something that I would like for you to consider. It's not always easy. And it's not always an idea that we want to give into. But you need a little bit more than just passion. A lot of times we think passion is going to be that one thing that's going to carry us through. And we might love exactly what we're putting together. We started it because we do. We started it because we can see a future in it. We wake up in the morning and hey, this is the life. Like I'm doing what I've always dreamed of, what I wanted to do when I was a kid or whatever it is. And the people on TV, they do it. And so I can see myself doing it. And, someone said I was great in it. And I could speak for myself. I've had people talk to me and tell me, Maurice, you're just naturally gifted at administration and all these type of things. And so now you have a passion for it. Someone has helped build you up, has consistently been in your ear about it. But here's my question. How do you keep it? How do you keep that passion? So, if we move with the idea that you need more than passion, but you need processes as well. You need it because this is the part that gives you your consistency. This is the part that keeps you sane. It can keep that passion going. It could be continue to put a little bit more fuel on that because you're putting things in place to be sustainable. And so you're going to have to create repeatable systems for marketing, sales, fulfillment, before maybe even considering going full-time, just to name a few things. So if you don't put a process together, especially for those individuals that think they are not the greatest at sales, so how do you put yourself in a position to continue to win if you feel as though that you're not in the best place? So I'm coming from a perspective of just share customer service. So if you don't have a script, and then a script beyond a script, because things don't always go the way you anticipate, and maybe you need to educate yourself, go to a psychology class or something like that. Maybe you took psychology years ago and maybe you need to pull those old books out, dust them off, so you can understand how you need to build up your self-esteem, your creativity, and put yourself in a position to win when you're doing sales. But what is that process? Every time you speak to someone, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to go. When it comes to marketing, same thing. When you're talking about marketing, what is that process? How often are you doing something? What's written down versus what is just verbal, what's in your head. So my suggestion is for any of these things, write it down, even fulfillment. If you are, dealing with any type of merchandise or whatever it is. So how are you going to fill these orders? How are you going to ship them? How you print out labels? How are you folding if you have apparel? How are you wrapping the mugs? How are you printing, anything that needs to be printed? So I hope that each and every one of you understand that you need to create some repeatable systems where you could keep things in order. And so I could express to you that, for an example, for the very longest time, to help me with marketing, I was using Hootsuite. I wonder if some of you have heard of it. I have since transitioned to a software called Metricool. And so I utilize these systems to help with some of my marketing and to ensure that I am consistent in doing it. And so I need to make sure that these systems are putting out my content, because I can't put in the time consistently to get it done. And so some of us, in reference to being in front of people's faces, things like that, what I do is I'll do a few bulk batches of social media content. So if you've seen any of my content where there's like quotes or processes or whatever it is in big black and white letters and things like that, I create all of those at one time. And then what I'll do is I will put them up on social media in order for them to air or post a certain time every week, every other week, so that way I am consistent and it shows consistency. And then people can come from whatever they would like to come from, but it gives me the freedom to say, hey, at least something else is going out. And now I can create all the other things that shows my true personality, whether it's a picture here, a post there about graduations, or I'm cooking this type of food, whatever the situation is. Putting the process in has helped me become consistent, more especially as I had stated in a previous episode about those times where things seem down, that it still shows that I'm still moving along, that I'm still there. Please don't forget about me, those type of things. And so I want to say this to you and why this matters, why I'm utilizing this idea of just this social media perspective. Why it matters. Because systems keeps the business running even when life gets chaotic. And trust me, I understand chaos. It can feel like everything is coming towards you. Everything. Family obligations, like I said, graduations, funerals, weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, whatever it is. And you may not always, especially if you're not a pull out my phone and document everything all the time perspective. So doing things like that in bulk batches can make sure that things are getting out there even when you're just sitting on someone's couch having fun, telling jokes. And keeping in mind that passion starts this engine. Passion starts the engine. But the systems is what keeps the car on the road. Some of us, it might be a semi-truck, but the systems or the processes keeps us on the road, keeps us going forward. I thank you very much for listening today.
Thanks for listening. Follow Maurice Chisholm on social media to stay connected and check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, that will never work. Or will it?
Every business has an ambition. PayPal Open is the platform designed to help you grow into yours. With business loans so you can expand and access to hundreds of millions of PayPal customers worldwide. And your customers can pay all the ways they want with PayPal, Venmo, Pay Later, and all major cards, so you can focus on scaling up. When it's time to get growing, there's one platform for all business. PayPal Open. Grow today at paypalopen.com. Loans subject to approval in available locations.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July Summer Sale and get 30% off paints and stains July 18th through the 28th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.